back, which one of this multitude of titles stands as the most memorable for you?
George, everything is the first and the last. That is the most important. You see, the first, you have been training and you have gone out to win. You great. One is, if you are talking 450 titles, it's all thing. 75 titles are international titles from different countries. You see? So I'm talking, when you reach that level, then that is what you judge on. You see, come again with your question.
Which was the most memorable?
Okay, so the member must be the first.
Yeah.
The first is because you suddenly realize that you are competitive. The first. Then after I've established all the records there, then is the last. But I already know that it should be the last, because in every game there is a cut-off point. A gymnastic, for instance, a gymnast, you have to be under 15, 12, because you have no flexibility. A person who is 16, 17, 18 is stronger, but they don't become world champions, because the game needs that status. So for my badminton is the same. For my badminton is the same. There is what you just now we talk about speed, you talk about stamina. It's interrelated. What you lose is the speed. I can still play. I played until I was 65 in senior ranks and world ranking and everything. But you cannot reach that speed. It's lucky with badminton, I said that the speed is controlled by the anticipation. But yet, so when you talk about stamina, things like that, it's related to that. So it's always the last game, because you try to use your skill to last as long as possible. So that is very important, because in a sense, I have a certain type of game. I have a certain type of mentality. What makes it important is that to the badminton player's lifespan is every 5 years. If you are a champion for the 5 years, and when you become a champion, then you last for another 5 years. Think of the exposure to your opponent. A person who is 12, unknown, in 5 years he's 17. When he's the danger. But if you can continue for the next 5 years, which is, I call the ultimate. That means a person who is 10 becomes very dangerous. And why do I say he's dangerous? Not only in strength, it's in the exposure. That's why the Chinese Kung Fu master never teach 100% of what they know. Because he has to keep something secret. But the Kung Fu master fight only once, because when he fight with a rival, he either get killed or be killed. But the badminton, I'm exposed to how many thousands of players and analyzed by different coaches. How I think, what I do, how I react. So that is very important. So that last game, from the time, from 1950, in fact, I can say less than 1950. I already was number 3 when I left for England. That's like when I was 20. I was junior champion here, run up and everything. Penang. In Penang State, I beat Oi Teck Hock and Ong Po Lim with Law Teck Hock. That's why Law was sent to the Thomas Cup, because Oi Teck Hock and Kin Hon were All England champions. So I was 17. But as I said before, I played all games, and then badminton took a preference because of I look at the sport. I play rugby, as I say. What chance do I have? Every time I get the ball, the big guys jump on me. So whether with the ball or without the ball. So here I have the net. Okay? So it's about equal chance. Only thing, because I'm short, I develop a lot of jumping. In fact, I popularize the jumping smash. Because of my height, I'm 5'4", the net is 5 feet. So I have to look at advantages and disadvantages.